Hello everybody and welcome to a video review brought to you by GreyElephant Gaming. My name is Tim Norris, aka GreyElephant.
Hey, it's Carmen or FemElephant.
And today we're going to be taking a look at Empires of Zidal. This is brought to us by Dog Breath Games, plays 2 to 4 players in an hour to 2 hours.
Even though this is a demo copy, all of the components work really well during gameplay.
Well, I can't talk too much about the components yet simply because, well, it is still a prototype. However, with that in mind, I'm really impressed by the artwork I'm already seeing. This prototype is already appealing enough that I really enjoy visually playing this game.
This really doesn't feel like a typical deck builder to me because I'm always manipulating the market in order to work things out.
Now you got the 5 different guilds that are represented by labor, military, market, magic, and entertainment. Now what is good about this is that the 5 different guilds create a lot of variety in the game. A lot of variety will keep the replayability high.
This game really stays fresh because there are a variety of ways to get points. You can get them on the cards, you can get them through bonuses with buildings, you can attack your opponent, and you can earn medals. So it really makes it to where I don't get bored of the game playing it over and over again because I can always use a different strategy each time.
What I like too is that each one of the guilds are distinctly different from one another. For instance, you have the Entertainment Guild, which is good for drawing more cards to get more cards into your hand. It's always good in every deck builder, right? You have the Military Guild, which is good to try to attack your opponent. You can either take their medals or you can take their money. Then you got the Magic Guild. The Magic Guild is good for, not only do they conjure up medals that they could try to possess in your own, but you can also affect your opponent's medals and change them into different types of medals. And that does make a difference late in the game. Then you have the Market Guild, which, well, affects the market. Then last but not least, your Labor Guild, which is good for trying to purchase buildings for cheaper or also to manipulate the stacks of the workers or buildings to try to draw other cards to the top of the pile.
One strategy that I really enjoyed was going off of the first card that I received and really working everything towards that. He got a bonus that had to do with the market, so I bought all the workers that had to do with bonuses for the market and just manipulated that market all game, and that was so much fun. I really enjoyed that one.
Now this game's not your typical deck building game. I mean, it's listed as a deck builder, but let's face it, it's not your typical, okay? I've played Dominion, I've played Eminent Domain, I've played Thunderstone, I've played Ascension, I've played Marvel Legendary. I'm very fluent at deck building games. I like this because this game is a progression in the deck building genre, okay? Whereas I feel like the DC deck builder that I have played was a regression or status quo. This game to me is what Dominion should have been. Or now that we've had Dominion, this has taken Dominion and improved upon what we've already had.
Well, I gotta say I really, really love this game. So I hate to bring out a negative, but if you're looking for a highly interactive game, this probably isn't it.
If I had to draw a negative on this game, I'd have to just say that possibly it lasts a little bit too long. However, I don't think that that's a fair negative, and the reason that I say that, because it could be easily offset by just removing X amount of medals from each one of the 5 guilds. That'll give you a shorter game. However, based off of my experience, it has not taken away from any of the enjoyment of the game.
You know, I really enjoy games like At the Gates of Loyang, where you're manipulating little pieces, you know, Kingdom of Solomon, where you have a market, Dominion, where you're deck building, but all of those games just weren't quite it. And so this game makes me so happy that I'm able to have this because it really fills the void that all of those were trying to fill just perfectly.
Well, I think if you like deck builders, if you like resource management style games, if you like thinking games, this is going to be your game. I like it, and I do definitely recommend you check it out.
Bye!
Thank you for watching. The purpose of this video was to give our opinions quick and to the point. Now, if you want to know more about the game, check out our other videos that we have for Empires of Zidal. Currently, right now, we do have a live play video up, and hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have a few more to go along with it. Now, if you like what you hear and see, head over to Kickstarter and support it. The only way that this game is ever going to be made is if you go over and pledge. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.